Hi everyone, as you can see I'm heading down to the river. It's the river Doon, and really the time, it's just 12:30. Now what I've done today, I've got two rods with me on my dry fly rod. It's my usual 9-foot 4 weight, and I've got this 9.5 foot 6 weight, which I'm going to be using for, just a single-handed, I'm using it for the salmon. So I'm going to have a cast. I know there's a couple of salmon in the pool. I mean, the river's back down to sort of normal level. It was in spate through the week. It was a good run, but this is my day, so I've got to accept whatever the water is, and it's back down to sort of normal level. But anyway, there's a couple of fish in the pool I know of, I've heard. So I'll put this up, set this up to suit. It's the same, it's a cadence, it's lovely. Difference in the handle is obviously because of the power. It's a 6 weight, it's got a full whale's grip, whereas this is just the half whales. But anyway, we'll see how we go today. We'll set up. Bit of wind blowing. Looks like it's coming back, it's going this way. So blowing down the river, which is not a bad thing. There's somebody camping on the other side. Anyway, we'll see how the day goes. Okay folks, that's me. I've set up both rods. I'm just going to fish my salmon fly first. I've got, as I say, this is just a 6 weight rod. I'm fishing a woolly gun, a wee aluminium tube. So it's a wee bit high. I like it, that type of, it's nice and light. And fishing 8-pound fluorocarbon straight through. We'll just work our way down. So I'll give this a go first. If I see fish rising or any fish around, I can always have a cast with my trout rod. Saying that, this is a trout rod to be honest with you, but I can handle a salmon okay. All I'm going to do is just slowly work my way down. Just let the fly swing round. And there's plenty of a good run there, so I'll fish the fly for you. You can mend, slow up a wee bit. Gonna hang the fly a wee bit longer. Strip the fly if you want. Jeez, that's a fair wind that's blowing. Probably could hear it. I mean, I thought it was blowing down the river, but it seems to be blowing up the river. I think it's coming off the trees. mean, you can basically let the fish take straight from the reel, or you can hold a loop in your hand just to allow the fish to turn. It's basically up to yourself. Both methods work. So it does. I'm going to work my way down to this stone and then I'll fish the pool below. She's a strong wind. I hope it doesn't sound too bad on the camera anyway. Okay, another cast and then we'll move down. It's quite shallow below there. I'll say a salmon not lie there, but when the water's down like this, they usually sit further up. But anyway. That'll do us. We'll move down. Okay. The trout was there in front of me, and again. I'm going to walk through it as well. It's one of the other to have a cast. I don't think it's a big fish. Anyway, it's a trout that's rising, so anyway, we'll slowly head down. Gosh, she's a fair wind. Not the best day to be out. Not the worst day either, it's at least it's dry. The flies struggling to get out. Really punch it down into the wind. I'm just letting it swing round at a good pace. We're going up to the kind of first sort of lie. The big stone there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work round down to just below the bench. There's a bench in the distance there. See if we can pick anything up, and then if not, I'm going to come up with a dry fly, see if I can maybe rise a trout or two, maybe in the corner here. There's really nothing happening though. Oops. Fishing round quite nice, so you can strip the fly at times, but if it slows up, we shall do anyway, so I'll probably go further round. These fish normally lie basically towards the bench usually. A good area. Wind caught my line and blew it upstream. There's a fish there. You would expect to see one normally lying in this pool, just above the bench. Try and stay as far back as I can for these where these fish are lying. Times I like to fish a very sort of quite a slow fly, just gives them plenty of time to look at it. Maybe annoy them with it, and then next cast do the opposite, give it a second to sink a wee bit and then strip. And back out, and just allow it to swing around in its own pace. Once it starts to slacken off, then start to pull a wee bit. Whoa, jeez. That gust of wind caught my fly. Back out. Jeez. Trout rose there, just across from me, and I'll remember where that is, and I'll come back up and we'll try the dry on it. That's a good fish as well. There's a fish there. There's another fish. So there's a couple of fish in the pool. Stripping over them, see if I can induce a take. Oh gosh. And the wind, it's a good wind that. I mean, that's gives you a lot of cover. Could encourage a fish to come up. So when I'll just let it swing around, it won't, it's basically the river pace, as they say. I don't know if that's fish swirled at my fly there. I don't know if you saw that there. Well, the camera picked it up anyway. I'll give it a second to sink. We'll speed up a wee bit. Another fish. This is that first one I saw. There's fish there. So fish are active anyway. Whether they'll take a fly, another thing. Yeah, partly cast it straight across, just to allow the fly to sink a wee bit, and then I'm going to basically pull the fly. And we'll keep working down. Fish right there. Gosh. So there is 2 or 3 fish in the pool. This is me covering that first fish I saw. I mean, I reckon there's 2 or 3 fish in the pool. So there is. Over these weeds. Okay, I fished through. Okay folks, that's me. There's a wee trout rising. Goes over there. I have seen a couple at the tail end of the pool. I'll try for this one first. I've got a small Dynamite Harry, size 16. I don't see any flies really, to be honest with you, in the water, but there's a couple of fish rising to. It's probably to the flies that's maybe caught in that wind. So there could be anything really. The housefly even. Terrestrial type flies. A really strong wind that. Certainly catching my leader. I only seen that fish while I was setting up, so I'm changing to this fly anyway. Where is it? There we are. The wind just catches the fly and you really got to punch it down to see it. Oh, there's a fish there. There's a small, I don't think a small trout. Rising quite far out, so that's it. It's not too bad, that fish. And I can't see what it's feeding on, to be honest with you. It just, at least it's rising. Could be any fly on the river now with the weather. There's small fish rising there, just above me. I'll give this another couple of casts, then I'll change the fly. May try a wee. Oh, gosh, there's a. It's just above it again. What's it taking? Right in line with it now. Okay, I've changed to a wee black knot. It's a wee kind of terrestrial like fly. Something small. Quite hard to see it in this light, but anyway. Again there, I think it's just a small fish that bit. Oh, I lost it. I think it's just a small trout. I go. Just a small fish, gosh. Either way. A wee trout. There was another one I think in there, but chances are I may have spooked him with that one. Okay, put a wee detached bodied knot on. I did rise that fish to a slightly smaller one, but kind of hard to see. There was fish that rose up in this corner here, a wee quick cast. I'm going to move down and try for the ones that I've seen at the bottom. I don't think this is a big fish that's over here. So the only flies I've actually seen on the water is basically a small black fly getting blown on, like a wee house fly if you want to call it. It's on the grass there. So in this wind, any wee kind of terrestrial like looking fly would, it's always a good bet. I can't remember where that fish actually came up. I think it was just a small fish. There it's there. It's in line with it. There we go. There's a wee brownie. Gosh, it's just like the last one. But he's a nice wee fish. Lovely wee trout. We got him. Okay, we'll go down. See if we can maybe get one of them. See, I've seen 2 or 3 wee fish, or fish moving at the corner, so we'll head down there. There's a wee fish there. Now dry my fly. It's just a wee fish, I think, that one. I think that's all it's interesting in rising on a day like this. It's up again. You never know half the time until you hook them. I know that's a small fish, but there's a wee fish. Another wee fish there at the side, but there's a fish over there. That's the deeper water. I'll never go at that one. It's there, just under the tree. Oh. A good splash. There's a bit of fish. There's it's the biggest one so far. Nice trout. Oh, nice wee trout anyway. That's it. There's a bait. Shagged it, it's a bait. There's one under the tree there. So fish again, it looks a good fish, that one further up. Oops. Okay, I just changed my fly. So I can see it a wee bit better. Oh. Just a wee trout rising here, but there's a decent one rising over there. Oh gosh, I'm just about to he's off. A wee fish, I was just about to cast and it took my fly. The conditions are rough, as they say. Well folks, I think I'll move up. There's that fish up there. It's a wee trout, I think it's... Cool! Come on to it like a... He was desperate for a fly. Anyway, not bad. Oh, there he is. Lovely wee trout. Desperate to take that one, alright. Go for a wee fish. Gonna wait. Just opportunists, they're just... How can I put it? Anything that's dropping by, they're either having a go or just ignoring it, so... This, I'm sure there's a decent fish over there, he's just... The wee fish froze up under the tree. Okay, we'll head up. Okay folks, I've changed to two small flies, two size 12 wee doubles, a Stinchar Stoats and an alley shrimp. Stinchar Stoats to drop at, and I'm just going to work my way down to these where I saw these fish move. So about 2 or 3 fish lying towards the bench there, so see if we can pick anything up, see if we can get an interest. The dropper can encourage a fish to have a go, so it can. It's only problem is if you do hook in the dropper, you've got a tail fly, it's have a chance of hooking up in something, but that's the chance you take. I've done it many a time. Don't lose many, like, but you do lose them. Now, I normally form the dropper if they do take the dropper, and the point fly hooks up in something. I should be okay with the double, with the dropper, because it comes direct from the fly line. Anyway, we're going to work our way down. Just going to work both flies. The wind's eased a wee bit. Well, the salmon are there. I know they are, I've seen them. But they are certainly not interested so far. Well, a couple of times and up and down that pool, Ayrshire methods. See if we could encourage one of the salmon to take, but not today. That's just the way it goes sometimes. There's a couple of salmon, 2 or 3 salmon there as well. It's just if they're not interested, there's not much you can do about it. So what I've done, I've got my dry dropper on, and I'm just going to find a trout or two, and just going to work my way up this run. And I had a couple of wee trout at the bottom end of the dry, so let's see if we can pick anything up here. Oops. There's a stone. And the dry dropper really is a method used for searching. Obviously if the fish moving, then you can focus on them. Oh, the wee trout I grab at the dry, missed it. She's very quiet. So it is. If I'm going to get a trout, it would be in this area here, I would think. Just off the back of this stone. And just causing a nice run off the back of it, so fish will lay off that. There you go. That fish took the dry. There's brownie. Better than I thought actually. It's a nice fish. There he is. It's tangled up. There you go. Oh wait. There's a nice fish, just nice head and tail into the dry, just, I say, just off the back of that run. Oh, that was another wee trout. Just the wind is playing havoc. See if there's anything under the tree. There was a good trout arising below the tree. So there was, and it didn't come back up, all kind of rose the winds. So we'll have our cast before we head down. Oh, there's a trout there. Hey, we can give it a cast. Oops. Oh, jeez. Trout come up, wee trout. Never dragged it like. And I jumped out of the water onto that fly. So it did look. And fish up the side here. Did hit one earlier here. Okay, we'll see if we can see if that trout that rose earlier might come up for this wee fly. Have to go down a wee bit just to get a better angle. Oh, come up. Shoot. There's a lovely head and tail on the fly as well. When I come onto that fly so confident like, I never dragged it, that's the only good thing, but it may come back, I don't know. You don't get many chances. Oh, game. Oh, I touched it. A good rise as well. Just bring my fly dry again. Oh, there's fish up there. Just trying to get my fly under the tree, the branches. Oh. It's really I'll dry my fly again and give it a second just to see if any of the fish come back up. Okay, one more cast or so. Oh! Took the fly straight away as I hit the water. We're in the tree this time. I think she'll move. Not sure if that'll do, is it? It's tempted to fish down through this pool here with the salmon fly. I'll probably do that. So I'm going to fish this wee run here. Hang the flies in this fast water. Don't need to cast though, just when you run like this you can actually, just a wee neck, so just throw a belly, a line into the run and it'll take it out and push back in. I could probably cast now, so There we go. Try and get below him so that I'll try and keep him in the pool. He's took the dropper by the looks at it. I'll take the Stinchar Stoats Tail on the dropper, so. Well, I decided to have a cast in here. I think he's woke up. Gosh, he's heading up. Fine. Let's see if come back down. There's could be fish. I want to get below him. Gosh, I'm amazed at how strong fish this. Fine. Oh, he's away. Oh, straight up the tree. Oh, well, anyway folks, I played it all that time and then to come off just at the last. Anyway, see if I can get my fly back. Where is it? Of course it's further up. Got it. Just came off. Really not much I can do about it. I was ready for coming in as well. It was a good strong fish. Jeez, surprised how well it float. It was fighting really well. And anyway, here we are. At least we had one on. Took the fly. I could go back through it, but I'm not really bothered. I think I had a mixed bag. It's been not easy today at the time, is it? It's good to even hook a fish, never mind. At least the one interested. At least we pull that. And I think I'll call that the day. Another one that got away, folks. But anyway, I hope the video saw you. You could see the fish. It's hard to say what size it was. It's bigger than I thought. I thought it was only just a wee grouse maybe, but it was a little bit bigger. Anyway, we're going to work our way up. Just what I'll do is, if I see a fish rising, I'll go for the trout. But we'll see. I want these fish come back up maybe. See if I can catch it and get it to come to this again. That was a big fish, like. So we'll give it a cast. Well, I'm still safe with playing that fish. Yep. Yep, try to cast up the side. Oh, a wee trout to go there, wee par. Yeah, probably the same size of fish I'm casting to those over here. Yep, I'll head up I think. Oh, took the fly. Tiny wee fish. Oh! Where is it? Oh, calm down. We had a good grip of it anyway. Lovely wee trout. There we go. Anyway, what I think that'll do is we'll head home. I've had a topsy-turvy day, as they say. Great that I got a salmon on, and had one or two trout, which is, can't complain. Some fun in the dry, even in conditions like this, it was good. But what can we say? Some good fun. So anyway, folks, I hope, I'm not sure how this is going to tangle out the video, but it's going to look I enjoyed it. Well folks, that's me heading back to the car. Quite a good day, trout wise. I mean, I did fish for the salmon 2 or 3 times through the pool, which basically is a bit boring if you're watching. I eventually got the older one, so now it was took the Stinchar Stoats Tail, took the dropper, but it got off. I was going back anyway, I got the best of it, so yeah, to be honest with you, they are barbless hooks, so I mean it's not an excuse to losing the fish, it's just the way it came off, the way it went. But it saves me landing the fish. So it's a good catch and release, as they would say. But getting the chance of one is quite rare anyway, so I'm doing well considering I've only really fished a couple of times for the salmon. But it's a nice size fish. You can guess the size, but you know, a good fight with it. I mean, it was really pulling. It was, I would say probably more, maybe, I don't know, 6-8 pound, something like that. So it was a good fish. Anyway, I enjoyed the day. Wind was a bit of a pain in the backside, as they say, but we managed. Got fish in the dry. I think I got fish in the nymph. Anyway, did try the nymph, but we got eventually some trout started rising. I got a chance of 1 or 2. So, and then I guess we got the salmon to put the cherry in the cake, as they say. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video as always. Thanks for all the kind comments, and hopefully it'll not be that long till I'm back out without the wind. Anyway, thanks for watching, until next time.